Hello everybody, Bad Teacher here, and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time we started the class trial trying to get through, what is the possible, what alibis people had, what was the influence of the murder of, of, uh, Hyoko and Ibuki, and we're basically starting the second half of the trial, so let's
Once
get right
again,
back
I've
in
been
there.
put in such an unreasonable situation.
Yeah. Starting off with Monami. I can't wish we didn't.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
'Cause he was created that way.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
I mean, we just saved. Alright, let's see where this left off. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
Yeah, because we're trying to figure things out.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
I mean, you did what Ibuki did.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
I mean, yeah, totally.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
Actually, now it is. But now before.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Okay, so Monokuma gets to, Oz, essentially. Meets up with the 3, with the Scarecrow, Lion, and Tin Man. Basically tell them to off themselves, and then they did, and then met with Monami, and I kind of forgot what happened then.
About the lion that got killed second.
Yeah, it was hung by arrows, but in this case, we didn't have arrows, so we only had tape, and it didn't get slit. It got pierced with arrows. It was the Tin Man who got cut up.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. there are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
Yeah, didn't, Sonia say that she went to the music venue for the mirror that was there, right? So she can, fix up her strap?
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? That's a key to all of this. I need to find that out, no matter the cost. Yeah, it has to be Sonia's account.
Why did Hiyoko?
So, so Sonia's account. Yeah. That's literally it.
Go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe.
Missing those though.
She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
The will of causality. I need to find out why Hiyoko went to the music venue first.
Why did Hiyoko?
Yeah, so the left button does. Yeah, select truth bullets. I don't know why it wasn't working earlier.
There's no way we'd know that!
One souls, multi-room
Maybe
key.
the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No,
There we go.
maybe.
Just want to make sure to
She
get
went of
every
her
one
own
of
free
these.
will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Okay, so I felt like Square was the one that opened up the like the absorption one, right?
Why did Hiyoko?
So it's not Blood
go to
and
the music
Souls,
venue?
the motel room key. Oh, I went past it multiple times. I don't think it's that.
There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
It makes no sense.
She was guided by the will of causality.
I don't know why Hiyoko went to the music venue first. It's because of her strap. We know that. But
Why did Hiyoko? Go to
AC
the music
temperature,
venue?
no. Wizard Monami, no.
There's
Blood Souls,
no way we'd know
no.
that!
Multi room key makes no sense.
Maybe the killer
The
summoned her.
and the scrap of thick paper is just the it's just the wallpaper.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Kyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose!
What are you trying to make, Akane?
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
I mean, yeah.
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Are you just arguing for argument's sake? Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. Set blood, candle, smudge on floor, Mikan's account. Yeah, it has to be Sonia's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Mouth cuts. No, what Khan's saying is unreasonable. I need to find an opening and counter her.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down!
Oh, come on, really?
Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Yeah, there we
But
go.
Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
Yep.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's
Nope.
no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's. Her kimono was all messed up.
Nope. Hiko's kimono was all messed up. There should be no doubt about it. Yeah.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof
No.
she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Nope.
Damn it! The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono?
Come on.
Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's. The killer probably didn't realize.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko. Her kimono was all messed up.
Nope. Yeah, the kimono was all messed up.
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Hmm. It's clear contradiction what she's saying.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all!
No. What was Mikan's account? No. Dang, why is it so difficult to figure out?
Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Stepladder, no. Candle,
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
Okay. Smudge on the floor. Since Boogie had an open wound, it's believed. Okay.
That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all!
I am not getting this.
Was all messed up. There's only one reason her
The
kimono would be
surveillance
that
monitor
messed
video
up.
doesn't add
She fought the
anything.
killer.
And Buhiko's account. Couldn't find.
That's the proof she was abducted, right?
And what does the stepladder add anyway? I am very confused on this.
My gut is totally right after all! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all!
Bruh, what am I trying to figure out here? Yes, there's a contradiction.
Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
But
Her kimono was
I
all
don't
messed
see,
up.
like...
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right
So
after
she
all!
fought the killer. Much on the floor. Needs Khan's account. This whole time after video monitor. No. Like, none of this makes any sense. Like, none of these, like, says anything that says, oh, yeah, obviously she fought.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all!
Oh. What am I not getting here? What am I not getting here? Like, what they're showing as our options doesn't make sense to me. The scrap of paper, no. Step ladder. Slight blood stains can be seen. But candle, no, that doesn't add anything. No. I am so lost here. I am very confused. Because, like, they don't add up to me. Like, come on, I don't understand this.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
Oh my,
Her kimono was all messed up.
bro,
There's only one
I
reason
am
her
so
kimono would
dumb.
be that
Why did I
messed up.
see rather as Mikon's account?
She fought the killer.
I'm so
That's
dumb.
the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Okay, we gotta use someone's account.
Hold on. Try remembering Her kimono was all messed up.
No?
Crap.
Oh, so it's
Hold
true.
on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
No, there we go.
Allow me to cut
I'm
through
dumb.
those words.
I'm dumb. Why did I read that as Mikon's
The
account?
reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up
I am
was
an
because
idiot.
She wasn't able to properly wear it.
Oh, that took me way too long to figure that out. Why did I misread that? Why did I read that in the first place?
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Something? I don't know. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting this Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
How about no?
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Ew.
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Well, do you, Chiaki? We're waiting. Nothing?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm very sure we're very, very close. Oh, you got something to say, Nagito?
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
My name is
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
And that would be...
Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
I mean, yeah, I think from... Let's see here. Caused by... I mean, no. I mean, it shows, you know, in the footage, in the picture, that it looks like a rope around her neck. But it doesn't really say, you know, I mean, crushed windpipes as a result of choking. It could be someone actually strangling her, but it doesn't show that in the pictures. Wait, do we even have close-up photos of Ibuki? No, fortunately not.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No. Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking?
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the... stepladder? Is that it?
I can prove it with
Yeah.
if Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
No.
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
I mean, there is blood stains, but like not on the steps themselves.
Do you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us onto this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Kamaeda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video, hmm?
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There was some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I mean, first and foremost, how can the broadcast start and end? Well, it can start, but how could it end while Ibuki's dead? And second, how can, like, who can crush that surveillance camera when Ibuki was dead? So she literally can't do it, so it literally has to be someone else. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. So the suspicious spot, I believe it's this here. This part. Based on what I saw in this video, it doesn't seem particularly strange. Oh. The bag? Handbag that was covering her face. Based on what I saw in the video, I don't think that's... It's not that. The curtains? Black curtains in the background, huh? Based on that video alone, I don't really know if that curtain's suspicious or not. Okay, is it the actual person itself? Hospital, huh?
Damn it!
No? The floor? This part.
Damn it!
What the heck? Come on! The hands? No! Oh! What am I missing? The actual stepladder is clean? No! I'm talking about the stepladder!
Here!
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Like saying, okay, maybe the lighting is different. Maybe the curtain's different. Oh, we don't see Bookie's hair or the makeup that she had, the fingernail painting.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
I feel like in IRL, like, people wouldn't have brought that up, or like people would forget that detail.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were 2 stepladders?
There was 2 stepdads?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? You know, let me, just, say real quick, just in case something happens. Just, you know, Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing the place where the killer did something? Okay, what? It's the difference between okay, we got F. I feel like it's like lighting, perhaps? Nope. Okay. Floor? Oh, no. Should just do this. Trying to figure out like KFI. Fingernail? Uh, I think it is fingernail, possibly. Uh, I'm seeing L, I'm seeing G's. I'm not paying attention to the others because it's just like out of my peripheral vision. Well, we only have two and a half minutes left. Like Fingers. No, there's N. No, L. Bill. Bill something. Bill filming? There we go. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna be dead. I need N. Oh, I'm dead. Load. Okay, so filming location? Is that what it is? Okay, so Filming. Okay, got an I. L. Got that F. Okay, O. Here we got the L. Okay, gonna have to pop this. Boom. Get this. Grab you. Boom. Oh. That. Okay, okay, now we need. Oh, hello there. Now we need A. Low. Oh god. I. Oh. Ooh, I was close. There we go. Location. Filming location. Woo! Alright, there we go.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
The
hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Okay, so they, tried to recreate the venue. So, like, did they, they put up the curtains. The thing that was weird is, like, definitely the, is definitely, like, the candle. I think the candle is an important part of this. Okay, which part of the surveillance camera, did, the camera, right? Turn with camera. Oh, all right, over here. So what else did they do? Tamper with the camera, tamper with the scene. Make sure to look like it was the venue. Just gotta be careful I don't fall off. Question 2. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? At the music venue. Because they had to get the camera there to move it. Ooh. So tamper with the camera there, so it can reflect what's happening in the what's happening in the venue. Okay. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue? Took it with them. What do you mean increase the signal? The killer wouldn't know about that. Like, literally only Kazuichi would know. Okay. You forgot the T? Okay with them.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but... in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was destroyed it.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
I mean, honestly, I noticed that from the very beginning. mean, he's literally right in front of us. I'm totally not trying to turn on my fan here. Oh god. There we go.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place is out of that building. Which was... Okay, pretty sure this is supposed to be the conference room. Okay, in the middle, just so we have something. Okay, got the C, got the O, N. Conference. Oh, come on, I was about to get there. Oh, I couldn't even see that. Okay, we're gonna need an R. Hey, there's an R. Oh, dang it. Confer. Okay, nope, okay, we're gonna need that C. There we go. Oh, that was close. Oh, there we go. Oh, Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, oh no. Oh. You guys would like to retry?
Never give up.
Hey, I didn't mean to do that. Yep. Let's just go back to where we were. Conference room. So many ends. Oh, there goes my O. Oh, dude, and boom. Oh no, there. I'm there. There, conference room. Ah.
Got it! It's possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. Got to make clear what that work was. So, the currents. Yeah, currents.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Yeah,
Or
it's
did
the
they make
conference
some
room that
kind of
looks
set?
like. The conference room is the music room.
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
I gotta let
I
that load.
still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Says the airhead. In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? Should figure that out first. Yeah,
There's
so
no
they
way
used
the
the curtains
conference room and the music
to
venue
make it look
the same.
like
Which
that.
place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
What? Yeah. Tried to make the conference room look like the music venue.
Damn it!
Doesn't that make sense?
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
That just makes sense to me because we already know what the music venue looks like. They had to make the conference room look like the music venue. That's why we went to the music venue first. We didn't go to the conference room because if we knew that was the conference room, we would have went there. But no, they made the conference room look like they made the conference room look like the music video. And the conference room looks almost completely different, especially when you have like the curtains, peeled back, because we never seen it, all the way open like that.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident,
Yeah, so
It somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Oh!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is... the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
Does the curtain matches the floor?
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. So wouldn't it be the candle?
I can prove it with
Yeah.
this. You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but Isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been Ibuki in the conference room, right?
See.
Yeah, it has to be.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Yeah, because when we saw Ibuki in the venue, we saw her hair, we saw her makeup, her fingernails, but we didn't see that in the video that happened in the conference room.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
And again, like, look at the. You can't really see it that well, but you can at least see Ibuki's hair from here. But you can't see that in this.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. That no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right. I sure already know. Should have already known who the killer is. Who the killer is? Well, everyone is shocked. Hi, Mikan.
You're the only one!
You're literally...
You're the killer, aren't you?
You were literally the only one who was in the hospital besides Hajime. We could have done this.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
How?
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Yeah.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yeah.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Alright then, prove it.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Yeah.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Oh. I get the deal. Just like playing the victim, huh? Pulling up crocodile tears, just like I didn't do it. I'm too weak and pathetic. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? I mean, we could say that about lots of people in this game. And they did. Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
No. What do you want, Nagito? I'm in the middle of an inner monologue. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
I mean, it is.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Please don't say such fourth wall breaking statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
I guess.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Okay. It literally doesn't look like that in the pictures. I mean, you won't even see that because, like, the detail's not really there.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
So someone used, or Mikon could have used that middle part of the rope to strangle Ibuki?
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means that it was being used for something else.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Oof. Man. Ibuki was awesome. Why she had to do it?
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
This won't be much of a clue, huh? Really?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Oh, just finish your thoughts and just tell us.
Huh?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Is that really true? Okay, make your argument. Rope used for hanging.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
I feel like it's the AC temperature. If these should cause death or strangulation, that's a fact. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead us to the killer. Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Think.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
I feel like we have to
Scars?
agree.
You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Okay.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Nope. Yeah, it just says crushed windpipe as a result of choking.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Okay. So it's the killer. Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Wait, so rope used for hanging. There's no doubt that would cause Ibuki's thing.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it. So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Yeah, because literally because Mikon is the nurse, she has the most expert the expertise of what to say about death and whatnot. Because she's the ultimate nurse, she can say, "Oh, died of this, died of that. Oh, there was this injury, there was that injury." So she can lie all she wants and we wouldn't know because hey, she's a nurse.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait!
And honestly, I kind of feel like with the Monokuma file, it shows specifically like a rope like tied around, like just a one loop. But if it was like actually like, you know, like the actual like multiple loops around her and then being choked out like that, there would be more imprints, right? Huh.
First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Or weren't you the ones identifying the injuries for the other two cases? So why wouldn't you be able to do the one here?
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
So it's a mistake now? What about the others?
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? 'Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's some big brain, you know. But I feel like she would have to know about the whole, you know, the spear disease in the first place to be doing this, you know? Like, have to know that in advance, or there might be like something else.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Uh.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
Nah.
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either! Of course I don't want to do this! But I need to do this!
You doubt your friends?
I mean, sometimes you have to.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Oh, there she goes. He's gone full yandere.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that.
Oh, there she goes.
I'm done.
There's the yandere. Oh, well, I guess the appropriate term is crash out, right? She's crashing out. She's crashing out.
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away.
So, did you forgive yourself for killing? Like, oh, I'm sorry, me, for killing, Ibuki and, Hiyoko. You know, it was my bad, you know? I'm sorry, me. Oh, it's okay, me. I forgive you. Oh, thank you, me.
What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
You killed. Why would we forgive you for killing?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh? And, you know, it's kind of just, you know, it's not good to say, oh, how about we make her give us the clues? It's just like, you know, she's right there, you know. She can hear everything that we're saying.
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me!
Then who? Point some finger. Okay, let's see. Who do we? You can point a finger at anyone else here. You could say it was Naito. You could say it was Gundam. Kazuichi. You could say it was Sonya. Chiaki. Akane. Or, you know, even Fujiko. Maybe Nekomaru. Maybe he got a camera at some point and he just turned out buff. And, like, he turned out very skinny. Oh, you know, maybe Hiyoko as well. You know? So, like, point a finger at who you think it was.
Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Okay, you were literally the only one at the hospital. Not Fujiko, not anyone else there, so...
That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video! It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Why me? Why Hajime?
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be... Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying, everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Okay. So what is it? Blood on Soul's robe.
I'm not the killer!
Okay.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type.
Okay, just feel like I'm about to sneeze this entire time. Okay, so you said something pretty important, which I noticed, which was that camera angle, right? How do you know what camera angle it was looking at?
So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. What's it gonna do if I don't? Yeah, it's the cam. She said, "Oh, that camera angle."
We can't think
What do
of
you
anybody
mean
else other
camera
than
angle? You haven't even seen it.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
So let's
Is the
just
hemp
get
bag on
to
her head the proof?
that point.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
No, no.
Tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Okay, first of all, get this, and what? How would you know about the camera angle? You haven't even seen it. Yeah, it's the camera angle, right?
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
It's the surveillance unit, right?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Why would the motel room king know? Scrap paper, no.
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
The surveillance camera unit. Or is the monitor video there?
Is that really your proof?
No.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Also, how would you know about dim camera light?
Out her body type. So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Keep on confusing the two. And go to Mikon's account. Like, it's that
We can't
camera.
think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Like, I'm pretty
Is the hemp bag
sure.
on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Because
Ibuki and
she
Mikon
did not
clearly
see the
have different
footage. It
body
has to be
types.
something about, like,
Is that really your
what she
proof?
hasn't seen.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
No. Come on.
Damn it!
Like, it literally has to be what she hasn't seen the footage. So,
I'm not the killer!
hold on. 'Cause I'm trying to remember. No, come on. Like, I remember that you could absorb a move.
We can't think of anybody else
No,
other than you
no, no.
who could have filmed that video.
Oh, there it is.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp
Okay.
bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Those whole triangle.
Or
That
could
that
be
was
the
it.
hospital slippers she had on.
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different.
Okay, like, cause like, it doesn't show it here. Like, it doesn't show like a whole triangle for it.
Body
It's trying to
types.
remember what it
Is
was.
that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Okay.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make
Okay, I'm trying to get that video, the camera angle. She would not know about the camera angle, so we had to use that
Hajime,
against her.
pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh, there. Oh, Okay, so you.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of
Okay,
anybody
so-
else who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have
We
any
should
clue?
use killer
Is the
mistake,
handbag on her
absorb
head
that, use it on the camera angle, because
Is
she
the
wouldn't know
hospital gown
that.
she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan
Use
clearly have
that
different body
on the
types.
camera angle, and then
Is
we
that
got
really
it.
your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that.
Just from that.
Okay,
Just
so-
from that. There's no way you'd be able to make out. So please forgive.
Hajime, pay close attention.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Here we go. Okay, so
Not the killer.
she doesn't know about the
Can't
camera
think of
angle,
anybody who could have filmed
so let's get on with
Is
that.
the handbag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing?
Yeah, we got this. We
Or
got
could it be
this.
The hospital slippers she had on.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have.
Is that really your? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video. Just from that camera angle.
That. There we
Prove
go.
that contradiction.
Yeah.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
When have you seen the footage? Why would you say camera angle? We never said anything about the camera angle, so why were you saying camera angle?
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me.
Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
You should have known about the video.
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yes. And I remember that Monokuma said it was a buy one, get one free. Because, hey, they need to entice some people to get the items, right? And limited to one person. Not limited to one, limited to one person. So that one person got 2 bags.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right?
It was not on this bag. I don't see it here. But it was most likely on Ibuki's one, right? I mean, I'm not even sure we can see that. Can't even see that on here. Wait, do we even have the bag in our... Nope, don't even have that in our, as our truth bullets.
Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
There was two.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible, don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. Actually, yeah, because it's been like 2-3 years. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably gonna be my last job during class trial. Please humor me while I take your ears one last time. Sorry, from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just X. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you add bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash the X button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the square button to reload. Just like locking on, press square in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the X button. Match the tempo marker with either by pressing the square button. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you keep the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the square button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. Guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanation for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find beyond this point what you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Limited to one, not a limited item.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. Gotta do something and end this. Gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the peach and beach, or beach and peach. Comes with the Dub sludge. My bad, sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Okay, so out of the 4 here, let's try the let's try with the Galaxy Grenade. Let's try this out. Alright guys, so got a drink right here. Again, it is the Galaxy Grenade. It is watermelon, guava, and lime explosion. So, okay. Color is kind of grayish. Okay, but cheers. Not bad. I would say no. Like the flavors to come out a little bit more, but it's not bad. It's not bad. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. Alright, here we go.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Okay, go.
Can you forgive me
boom,
already?
boom, 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 boom.
Draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me?
Oh, come on.
You still haven't forgiven me! I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. There's only
Okay.
one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Theater. Oh, come on.
Can you forgive me already? Forgive
I was trying to read.
me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Bro.
There's only one bag.
Theater bonus prize.
This is the end.
There we go. Theater bonus prize. I was like trying to read, like, well, what is that? Like, theater? What's theater? It was turn.
Mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to pay customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikan, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Alright. Closing argument. Okay, what we got here? So let's see here. What did Killer do after the broadcast? It's on the monitor. Threw out the hemp bag. Yeah, there's that. Why was in before? No. Okay, no? No, okay. Let's see. So, put it back to normal after destroying it. Oh, so this. Okay. These sublines are different somehow. drumsticks in half. No, no. I feel like it has to be... No, that's already been used, so it has to be this. It's on monitor. Where the body was hidden. There we go. Oh, already the last one? Okay. Okay, so it's on monitor. It's this. And then I was hidden before with this. And then the last clue was this. Alright.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay. I wish there was a
The key
little
to
bit
this
more.
incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Might as well spit out the truth now.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh. Why did you come more harder like this?
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Yeah, I probably did really bad here. Like, really towards the end. And we got a B. Yeah, it's just the 9 through 12 is what really got me. I probably would have gone like a higher, like an A probably. It's oh,
It seems your arguments
didn't mean
have
to do
reached
that.
the conclusion. So let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the
Dreadfully wrong one!
Let's go!
Alright, let's see. Oh, hey. It's Mikan. Rip.
Well now.
Oh, it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again, like 3 times in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying Blacken who killed the 2 girls was Mikan Tsumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to all of us? Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them just from the start while you nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
Well, that's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon Sumiki we knew.
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikon too, you say?
I
know because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Yeah, there was moments where we didn't, like, her back was turned to us and she was just staring at Nagito. That must be the despair taking place. Hold on. Did you say Mikon also have the despair disease? I mean, Monokuma did say that, like, it could be transferred to another person. And literally, she was around 3 people who had the despair disease. So it was most likely that was gonna happen. Then, that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Dang. We sure held onto that a little bit longer. Really hot. That's right. Mikon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, it must have been high fever. Just like what Ibuki Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikon was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of that name. Despair disease. Losing all hope, and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's been affected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human, deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I can't forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair, instead of for the sake of hope?
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that. I mean, you even have despair in your look, in your eyes too.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about?
If they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
So, who's your beloved, huh?
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But to transcend all of that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Oof. Oh. Night, are you gonna take that?
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you can no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how
it's like nothing matters. I can just die. That's how literal it matters. Who cares about hope and despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she afflicted by despair,
You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because, thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
remember?
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease? But if that means she remembered something and ended up like this,
Such despair.
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It's all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? I don't think she's gonna say who her beloved is. In fact, I think I was like even trying to remember if they even mentioned that. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan. Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way. The person you are right now is the real Mikan.
You still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's all about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
Not no, I just remembered. That's all. I knew about it all along. About how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation? Future. That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was a Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? Where are they planning?
As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Mommy?
You. I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know, the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation's lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Oh, no.
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? Yeah, the countdown in the middle of the island, right? You even know about that? He's just teasing us like,
Oh, I know all about everything. Well, I remember everything about everything. I just won't tell you. You're just gonna have to suffer. I feel the despair that I felt.
Oh?
I don't know anything.
huh?
I have a feeling that what it is. But who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikon, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because that's true. Then who's the person we've been spending time with all up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
It doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well?
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is. Losing memories are
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school life.
Hey, hey!
So, it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma. Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
Damn it. Why? Mikon, why does it have to end like this? It's too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikon Tsumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
There it goes. Oh boy. Has been found guilty. Oh boy. Bye bye ouchies. A giant hand. Oh yeah, injecting that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fill her up, baby. So we're fisting Mikon, right? Oh yeah. I mean, what's stopping her for just, just jumping off, I thought there was gonna be a fart joke. That execution could have been better. It's finished. I mean, like, honestly, it really should have been much more, extravagant, Just pumping the fist up with medicine and then just launch her. I mean, at least we should have seen, like, some kind of, like, what happened with the body, But, Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikon Tsumiki. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikon from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of this despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, and all along, Mikon wasn't worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
Even if her words were influenced by despair disease, if the despair turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's all take this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time. But even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing up a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sights, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikon was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all.
Hmm?
But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say you're different than Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break.
What the heck is that? Black bean right eye?
Hey!
Your right eye is made of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs comes after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event.
Special event?
Head over to the First Island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all?
Safe. How would I say this?
I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit? That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you to dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then, let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Akane.
All right.
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so Nekomaru's safe? Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I'm just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So something happens because of that. I bear no responsibilities. You, what did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So, it just couldn't be helped. I can't really, laugh with that loud because people are sleeping, As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island!
All right!
Let's haul ass! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. Well, I mean, I know what happened. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey!
Hey, Nekomaru! Show yourself!
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked over the area. We raised our voices again. We looked out around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be... Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
Voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice. Then, we saw something truly unbelievable. They're all shocked, huh?
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
I love that line, just I've been reborn in the rivers of hell. Hello, Robo Nekomaru. It's advancing. Oh boy. 9 days left. 14 hours. Trapped by the ocean scent. And down to 9. Whoop. Her apron. Nice. Alright. So this is where we're gonna call it. And we're caught up to where I last last ended back in 2022. Man. It's been a while, huh?
But glad we're finally caught up. And we're just gonna call it here. So thank you guys for watching. This has been 2 hours and 38 minutes of my life. Well spent. Glad we're finally caught up to where I last recorded, and I'm essentially gonna load from that save because I don't remember what other stuff I did, but I want to like have that content, the continuing the continuity of that last save from back then, just to make sure everything's all right, and just like act like nothing ever happened. But yeah, Mikon died because she killed the two Ibuki and Hyoko just because, hey, she got the remembering disease. But like, it didn't really, at least to me personally, it didn't really click as to like just like why she killed. Like, she had the remembering disease, which helped her remember her beloved. There's that. But like, how did remembering her beloved lead to her having to kill Ibuki and Hyoko? Like, that is the thing, like, I don't get. Because, like, it is just too confusing. Just um, like, like I get that. Yeah, she got the despair disease. She got the remembering disease. It said because that's what they call it. But like, I'm not getting like how that connects to like her having to kill the two. Especially like she did it for her beloved because her beloved would forgive her. Is that essentially it? Is like, because like if that was it, like I don't really like how just that was the essentially the whole motivation or something like that. And also technically, like, what if she didn't get the remembering disease? Just like how like like Ibuki got the gullible disease, um like Nagito got the lying disease, and like I forgot what, like I kind of got the depressed disease or something like that. I forgot what it was. But what if at that point she didn't get the remembering disease? What if it was like something completely different? Why did she specifically get that one? Is that like specific for each person, or is it just like a random chance? Well, these are all questions that can't really be answered, but unfortunately don't have the answer. But you guys can leave in the comments below if you guys can at least tell me that. But yeah, this has been Danganronpa 2. Great way to end the session here. So thank you guys for excuse me. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with our friends. Check out links in the description below for my social media links. And I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Power out. Yeah.